Right, here we are again. We're in Cromwell, next to the A1, looking again at the soybean trial, which is run by Sheriff Agriculture. And we're back with Mark again. How are you, Mark?
I'm very well, David. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, lovely. Now, when we were here last time, the trial, the plastic film, or the film, the biodegradable film, was still present, and you assured me that it was all going to disintegrate and disappear, and I think we can safely say you were right.
Indeed. I reckon it was about 5 weeks ago, David, when you were here.
5 weeks ago.
I did tell you to come in 3 weeks, but as usual, a little late here.
As usual.
But no, the crop's looking fantastic. Really motor. We've had a little bit of rain since you were last here. Not an awful lot. We've had one post-emergent spray since then. That's cleared the rape plants up.
Yep, let's have a quick, actually while we're here.
You can see the...
So there's a rape plant. It's been well and truly done in. And it's done, it's pretty much done all the weeds, is it? It's done all the broadleaves pretty well.
Yeah, well we don't have a blackgrass problem on this field, but there's an odd little bit coming through now.
Blackgrass.
So we haven't used a suitable graminicide at all for it, so there's a very low burden. They can be rogued for what few there are.
If there is any grass in here, blackgrass or whatever, it's only here because we haven't used the graminicide. But of course, commercially we can use graminicides and deal with that. So we know that blackgrass and wild oats and all that's no bother.
No bother at all.
No. Quite obviously we didn't need it in here. Lovely, so it's all looking grand.
Yeah.
What else would you say about this? I mean, it's really motoring now. I would think it's grown quite dramatically in the last few days.
It's growing, I don't know, probably 6 inches a week at the moment. I think something along those lines. Fantastic. Crop's been in flower. We've got flowers showing in it.
Yeah, let's have a wee look. Now that's
the
the terminal rosette there on the top. That's where most of the yield's going to come from. All looking fairly to plan at this stage, I would say.
Definitely. We've got ladybirds, they've all appeared in the crop as well, just
clearing
up any odds and sods of fly that happen to be about.
Well, they'll not be aphids, because of course we don't get aphids in it.
There's odd little black flies about, but nothing at all to worry about.
So no pest or disease issues. Of course, no disease. We never get seed disease, but you would concur with that. You haven't seen it.
Nothing whatsoever.
We haven't used any fungicide in that. So what have we actually spent? We've done the seed. We've had a couple of fairly cheap weed sprays.
Yeah.
Obviously, in this case, we've done it under film. So that's part of the plan.
Exactly.
So no pest, no disease. Everything's doing quite well. And you're standing in the Saverka, which is this white-haired variety.
Looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It really does look good. But remember, this crop's been grown with probably only a total of about 45 millimetres of rain right the way from the beginning.
From the start.
From the start, so hardly anything in it.
And no nitrogen, or any nitrogen?
There was a little bit in the seed bed, just to kick it off.
Just what, 25 units or something?
Yeah, something along those lines, yeah. And then, hopefully, we'll see it nodulating. If we can get a plant out. Let's see what we've got, David.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah,
lovely.
A bit dusty and rain.
There we go.
But there we look. Fantastic.
Yeah, so we're getting on for 200 kilos a hectare of nitrogen over the life of the crop.
Yeah.
And that will leave us, well, a residue of maybe between 60 and 80 kilos a hectare for the following wheat crop.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then you can see we're setting pods as well as we go now in the leaf axles.
Yeah.
Well on that variety.
So we start, the pods are setting from the bottom and they'll set all the way up to the top, to the terminal rosette. And of course most of the yield resides in the upper half of the canopy.
Exactly.
Great. So when we were here 5 weeks ago, we said all the film will disappear, we're going to spray it, all the weeds will die, and in 5 weeks' time, well 3 weeks' time, it was going to look fantastic, and much to everybody's relief, it does.
We knew it would happen, David. Not relief.
Not relief,
relief.
Exactly. With confidence.
But no, it looks fantastic and on course, I would think, for start to change colour end of August, I'd guess. Something along those lines. a little bit late sown this time, so yeah, it will be running a couple of weeks later than last year.
And we're on course to combine it, what, second, third week in September,
Yes.
hopefully, assuming, and we're on course for that, it would appear at the moment. Aye.
Exactly. No, it looks really, really good.
Right, lovely. Well, thank you once again for your time, Mark, and we'll look forward to the next instalment,
Indeed.
whenever that might be. Cheers.
Thank you, David.